everybody. So we're back. This time. Episode 6? I think we're on 6 now. Or 7. I don't know. But it's time for more
Cooking with Kids.
Awesome Sauce. As you can see again, we have traded our lab coats from the last episode for aprons. We've traded the garage for a nice, well-lit, warm kitchen. Should you turn on that other light? Oh, what was that? Oh my gosh, that was our oven. We'll talk about that here in a second. Today, perfect. Today, we are going to make something, it's a type of a cookie. You remember what kind of cookies they are? What it's called?
Shortbread.
What is it called?
Shortbread.
Shortbread.
It's not bread, it's a cookie.
It's not bread, it's a cookie.
I know.
Crazy easy recipe. Even easier than the one that we did last time. It actually only has 3 ingredients. Can you tell us what they are?
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Some
How much powdered sugar?
A half cup powdered sugar.
Half cup powdered sugar.
2 cups all-purpose flour.
2 cups of flour. And
1 cup room temp butter.
Room temperature butter. And 1 cup is actually equivalent to 2 sticks of butter. If you look on the sticks, you can see right down there how it's split into measurements, and a full stick of butter is half a cup. So we will need 2 sticks of butter, and we want it nice and soft. Nice and soft, because we need to be able to mix it up right away. You know what? What else are we going to need? What tools do you think we'll need today?
Some measuring cups.
We need some measuring cups. We got that. I got a cup one. I got a half cup one.
A bowl.
A bowl to what?
A bowl to mix it in.
Mix it all in. What's this for?
Spatula, so you can scrape down the sides as soon as you're done how we're mixing it.
Okay, and we're going to use a hand mixer today, the same one we used last time. And again, is this your job?
No, it's my job. No, it's your job.
This is your job?
No, it's your job.
This is definitely my job. Now, this recipe, you don't actually have to have a mixer for. What does it say here? What can you do?
Mix by hand until dough comes together. Can I do that after you're done?
Mix it by hand. Well, we don't want to mix it too much, but if you don't have a mixer, or even if you're just like, I'm bored and want to get my hands nice and gross and dirty, which I will not be doing.
I will.
You can just mix it up with your hands. It's that easy of a recipe. The only other thing that we're going to use, there's another thing, you don't have to use this. What is this?
A rolling pin.
I don't think it's going to be too bad though.
Me neither.
So, let's mix some stuff up.
Cool.
Okay, first, what do we need?
Half cup powdered sugar.
Half a cup of powdered sugar. Well, we're not going to dump it out of there. Let's close that. Put that up. Powdered sugar, a lot like flour, goes up in the air. So when you dig it in, gotta be real careful. We need a knife. Table knife.
Can I do that?
What? The scrapey part?
Yeah, it's super satisfying for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get enough in here. There we go. Okay, see if you can scrape it off so it's nice and level. Awesome job. That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got about a half a cup of, what is this?
Powdered sugar.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, dump that in there. And then what's next?
Flour.
How much? You remember what it said?
Full cup.
Not 1 cup.
That was.
Nope. It was 1 cup of butter. How much flour? Say 2 cups.
2 cups.
You're so smart. 2 cups. Okay. Right, just because this one's tall, here, I'll dump this part. And we definitely don't want to get too much flour, because then it would not taste very good. Yeah, raw flour is actually not good for you. So don't try and eat raw flour. Powdered sugar, go to town. Eat all you want.
The flour's tan.
Yeah, it's not bleached. Flour is actually brown in color. You can see on that camera up there when we dump it in, you can see how it's, here's the powdered sugar, really white, and this is the flour. So this is just,
this was white.
Yep, well, it kind of looks white in here too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks all by itself. That's just because we're used to it being white. But all-purpose flour, this is just regular flour that has not been bleached
This is so
to make
weird.
it white. Actually, bleaching the flour doesn't do anything either. It just turns it white so people are used to that color of flour. We're totally done with our measuring cups. We're done with our little knife. Little table knife. Done with all this stuff. What's next?
Butter.
How much butter?
Cup.
1 cup.
Butter.
Okay, you do that part. I'm not touching that. It's greasy. This is where if Mrs. Baldwin watches this video, she'll laugh because she knows I don't like to get my hands greasy or dirty. I think it's so gross.
He uses a fork.
For everything.
For everything.
Like even pizza. And donuts. I eat donuts with a fork. Here, I'll slide the garbage right next to you. There you go. Now we're just going to unwrap the butter and just plump it in there.
Get in the bowl.
See, hands getting all buttery. It's gross, isn't it?
It's not gross.
Oh, don't. Don't touch it. Oh, that's so nasty.
Oh no,
Oh,
touched
oh. Garbage is right there. That's. Don't you, girl? Ooh. You don't even know. She almost died. Here's some soap. Squirt, squirt. Okay, what is the next thing it says? Our recipe says mix. Mix how mix? What are we going to use?
Mix it.
Use mixer.
My hand.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. It says use mixer or mix by hand until dough comes together. So this is when, everything in here, that's loud though. Here's the towel. Boop, boop. This is when you can actually just get in there and just and squish it all together. All you really want to make sure is that the butter is mixed throughout the whole thing. Throughout everything.
Can I mix it with my hands for a little bit and then I'll mix it?
Go ahead.
Yay.
So just get in there and just squish it.
Woo.
Squish it. Yep. Squish it in between your fingers. You don't have to pick it up so it drops. Don't do that. But make sure that you're getting all the flour around the edges.
Oh, it feels so
Here,
weird.
like this. Go ahead and hold your hands up out of the way real quick. Just so I can see. Get all that flour and all that stuff from the bottom. Yep, get it all off your fingers if you can. Back down in there. And then just keep mixing.
Cool.
Just keep squishing it together.
Squish. Squish.
That's it. Just like that. And you can do that here. I'll turn the bowl a little bit so you're squishing different stuff. Now try and take it and turn it upside down a little bit so that you get all the flour from the bottom of it. Yeah. That's it. Now if you want to, you can just keep doing this until the whole thing is one nice mixture. And we'll show you what it should look like when it's all done.
We've also learned from the previous one, don't turn it up to high right away or else it will go.
Well, we didn't do it though.
You did.
No, well, no, not really. Just a little bit. This is better. Okay, come check this out now. See how when I smush it, it all looks kind of smashed in there?
It looks like compacted sand.
Yeah, that's kind of what we want it to look like.
Oh, but there's still white.
I know, you see how there's a little bit of white in there?
Hmm?
I want to get all that broken up.
Whoa. That's so
Okay.
satisfying.
It is actually pretty satisfying.
Can I try?
I'm liking
Squish it
that.
down?
With the... Yeah. Go for it. Get in there and smush it. Yeah, spin the bowl a little bit. It'll help get all the edges. Yeah, and it kind of gets nice and smooth and nice and flat. Here, let me touch it real quick. No, it's not. Ooh, this is pretty good. So if we push it down,
that is so
it goes,
cool.
it stops being those little individual little
Particles.
chunks. Yeah, particles is a great word for it. Stops being those individual particles and turns into the whole mushy. Here, watch out. Let's show them so they can see in the camera. That's okay. So like these little spots right here, when I push them down, they literally just squish and disappear and become part of the mixture. If I was to take it, put your hand so they can see, babe. If I was to take it and try and like turn it back into little tiny pieces, it doesn't. It wants to stay as kind of a ball. And what do you think is trying to keep all that together?
The butter that is sticky.
Yeah, the butter. That's the only moisture. Everything else was a dry ingredient.
He's touching it.
I did, and I feel greasy. Ugh, I don't like it. Okay, so we are done with our mixer. This didn't take much mixing at all.
No.
And like I said, I bet if you just got pretty serious about it with your hands, you'd have been just fine. You wouldn't have needed a mixer at all. So let's put this over here, out of the way.
This is so fun.
Okay, so now what do we got to do?
Clean up our workspace.
Well, we're actually going to make a bigger mess on our workspace. Why do you think that's true? What's it say we got to do next?
Cut.
Nope, not yet. So we mix it until the dough comes together, and then what's it say?
Roll out.
Roll out. So we'll do a little tiny, just little snowfall. Little dust of snow. It's so adorable.
No.
Okay, go ahead and squish that out flat.
The little tiny puppy on the spy animals was so cute. There was a little tiny puppy.
Spy animals? Oh, National Geographic show?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
I love arts.
Oh, God. I love how people watching this video have no idea what you're talking about.
I know.
Oh, gorilla farts, Dad. You just look weird.
I know. So
Okay, let's get it squished out more with our hands. Squish it out, squish it out, squish it out, squish it out.
Don't
pound on
so
it.
much leaves.
There we go. Okay, now we'll take this. We'll just roll it right over the top. Oh, look, we just got a little tiny bit pumping up. Go this way. Squish, squish. Yeah, so it just kind of pushes everything out in front of it. I'll hold the parchment paper. Gosh, next time we do this, we should tape the parchment paper down. How would that help?
But then the tape will get in the way of this.
Well,
And
not
the
if we
tape
just
would
put
burn.
like a little piece of tape in each corner, and then it would hold the parchment paper like it was part of the counter. There we go. How's that look? Looks good. You see you got that little ridge right there?
Go away, Ridge.
Man, that looks great. Okay, so we're done with this guy. Nice and flat. Now, we have one more. Get some flour on my hands. We have one more thing that we got to do before we can cook this.
Cut it.
Cut it. Why do you think they want us to cut it now? Oh, you're making it taller than 3/8.
Oh, I know.
Just squish it down. It's okay. Why do you think they want us to cut it now?
So it can cook faster?
Maybe. I'm thinking they want us to cut it because that way it doesn't just crumble after it's baked. Yeah, okay, so let's get a table knife because this stuff's really easy to cut.
Oh, can I cut it?
Get it. Get a table knife. How big of a piece of shortbread do you want? Like, how many inches?
That's my piece, that's my piece.
Works for me. Okay, I'm thinking like 2 inches, be like this big, like a square.
That big?
Yeah, that'll work. So we can just kind of guess. Have it like right there? And then like there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that good? Okay, so I'm just gonna push my C and it just cuts so easy. Like I don't even need to actually, just like that. See?
Same.
It's so, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, watch your hands.
Cool.
So I'm going to take this table knife and I just push it through. It doesn't take hardly any pressure. I mean, you can see, like, if I push, it takes, like, nothing to cut this. But I want it nice and cut.
Can I cut these two?
Huh?
Can I cut these two?
No. Move your hand. How old are you?
9.
Huh?
9.
9. Do you think 9-year-olds should be doing the cutting?
Sure.
You think so?
I cut with a steak knife.
Yeah? Okay. Well, is this a super crazy sharp knife?
No.
Nope. So do you think you could do these way cuts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do like here, here, that's what I think.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Oh, dude.
Oh. Put your finger up. Hold the knife like you're... Get rid of that finger. You can
I got a
stick
red
your hand up
finger.
a little bit. Nope, don't use your finger.
Sorry,
There you go.
I'm getting red fingers.
And don't do that. Now, hopefully, and we forgot to say this in the beginning, do you remember what temperature our oven should be at?
325 degrees
300
Fahrenheit.
Yes, 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Preheat your oven. That should be like the first thing that you do is turn on your oven so it's heating up while you're mixing up your dough.
Stuff.
Your shortbread cookies. Now I wonder, do you think that we're supposed to just like bake it as one big circle?
No,
or do you
because
think
then
we're
it'll
supposed to
spread
take
out.
it and like
We're supposed
put
to
it out like cookies are?
We're supposed to put it out like cookies are because
Okay, so let's do this.
or else
We are
it will
using
just stick. It will just like stick together because like cookies always spread.
Ah,
When
okay.
you're good at-
Because the butter. Yeah, the butter starts to melt. Good. Okay, so hands off.
Okay.
So we are going to use a regular cookie sheet. Our cookie sheets are,
Bendable.
well, not really flat. They don't really have edges. So we can take this and we can just slide our dough up out of the way. Cookie sheet down. So now we can just take these and just set them right on there,
Cool.
just like this. That's working really, really well. I'm glad we thought about using this parchment paper instead of trying to peel them up off the counter, because I don't think they would have come off the counter very well at all. But we do have some odd-shaped cookies. Why did we have odd-shaped cookies?
Because we had a circle, not a square.
Yeah, I think once we get to the middle, then we'll definitely have nice
Regular
square ones.
Shaped cookies, not
Yeah,
itty bitty cookies.
itty bitty weird cookies. Do you think this is enough room in between them?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure, let's go for it. It is an experiment.
Should we call Mom the magician?
No, let's just go for it. I'm going to kind of squish those two together because that was just a tiny little end piece. Okay. All right. Hold your hand out and you're going to put these ones on. Shunk.
I'm a magician.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
What are you magical about?
Unicorns.
Unicorns are magical?
Yeah.
Are you the unicorn or are you just...
I'm a unicorn.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm Charlie.
See, now we've got beautiful, nice square cookies, don't we?
Except that one.
Except for the one that you jammed your thumb into when you were cutting him.
I'm Charlie. Oh, that one looks really good.
I know.
Oh, I really just want to jam one of these in my face right now.
I don't think it would taste good. Because remember, it's got raw flour inside of it, doesn't it? Okay, so you pick that up and come sit that over here.
Bye-bye.
And I'll get us our blank one. Brink.
I'm going to spread these out a lot so they don't stick together.
Let's
These
do
ones are the beautiful
1,
ones.
2, 3, and you'll do 4 down. Okay? So I put that one right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
No, of the row.
Oh.
Ooh, not that far off to the side. Do it like that.
Alright.
Over it. That's great. Looks great. Okay, and then give it about that much room.
Okay.
I'm getting excited.
Oh, I can't wait for these to be done.
This looks so good.
But it doesn't say to cool them at all.
Well, we probably should. Let them cool.
No. think we should just jam one in our face.
That's 350 degree cookie in the whole pie hole, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure some of my students will totally agree with you. Okay. We good to go? Now what are we going to do?
It's over there.
We're going to put them in now?
After we clean up our workspace.
Well, we can clean up our workspace when we got these in the oven because they cook for how long?
20 minutes. And you guys don't need to put them in the...
Oh, who should do that?
You.
Why me?
Or the adult. Because that's at 350 degrees.
That would hurt a lot, right? Okay, awesome. So let's put these in the oven and then... Let's put these in the oven and then we'll come clean up our workspace and...
See you in 20.
See you in 20 minutes. Okay, you open the oven. We're back. So, what's that noise? What just happened?
Timer just went off.
Our timer just went off.
What do we do?
There it goes. Shut our timer off. Are you going to pull these out of the oven?
No.
Why?
It's still at 325 degrees Fahrenheit.
That would be silly. Let your adult do that part. Okay, chop. Rip. Oh, right in my face. Hold on, let me shut that. So the way we want to see if these are done is you can see right here along the edges, some of them are nice and they have these little brown. And some of these, maybe not quite all done. Ooh, that's getting hot on my hand. So, the way I'll check and see if the big ones are done is we can either use a what? A toothpick, or you can use a steak knife, but you can use the toothpick. So we'll just stick it straight down the middle. Hold on, hold on. Now we want to do the biggest one to see. There we go. We want to do the biggest one to make sure that they're all done. So I would do one of these two. One of these two, and kind of stick it in at an angle, and then just pull it straight back out.
Ah.
Would you touch the side of the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, be careful. Okay, do you see anything stuck on it?
Crumbs.
Little crumbs?
Crumbs.
But I don't really see anything stuck on it, huh? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay. Do a little twirl. Pull it out. Yeah, there's nothing stuck on it.
Which one should we do? The ones that
Which
are cool
means,
or flaming hot?
well, theoretically, that means that these are... Oh, other children playing outside. It's freaking me out. Oh, I shouldn't touch it with my hands. Nice. But you see how it's nice brown on the bottom?
It's not just on the bottom.
Super hot, super hot. That means
Mary would like that.
these are done. So we actually cooked these in 2 different batches, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to put them both in the oven at the same time, so we already have one batch that are nice and cool. Beautiful. They've been cooling for the whole time. Look at them just sliding around on there.
Which one should we eat? This one?
Which one are you going to have? Pick. Okay, go ahead. They're nice and cool. I'll have this one.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Oh. Oh, man.
They don't crumble in your hands at all. So good.
This is better than the last thing we made. What was the last thing we made?
Doodle form.
Doodle.
Snickerdoodle.
Oh, the snickerdoodle bars. Those are good. But I'm sorry, for my money, I'm making these in the future. These are good. And what did it take? A couple sticks of butter, 2 sticks of butter.
Flour and butter, sugar, so easy.
Don't talk with food in your mouth, weirdo. 2 cups of flour and half a cup of powdered sugar. That's it. And we just mushed it up. We used 2 tools, didn't we? We used mixers and we used rolling pins. Did we need those? Not at all. In fact, Evelyn was already mixing away, so you don't need the mixer. And then when we rolled it out, in fact, we just mushed it down real hard with our hands. That's basically it. Then we cut them into squares, put them on there, 325 degrees for 20 minutes. Actually, I think we cooked these ones. Let me see, I checked it right there with the stab. I actually put these ones in for an extra 3 minutes. So they're a little bit darker than those ones, but they're still, ooh, mwah, so good. Was this worth it?
Yes.
Yes. Should we do it again someday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy,
Stay home.
Love you guys. We'll see you later.
Oh.